Jennifer Lopez dressed like a fashion icon for her wedding. Extravagant as ever, she didn't just have one wedding dress up her sleeve, and all of them were designed by none other than Ralph Lauren himself. Stay tuned as we take a look at all of them and Jennifer's wedding ceremony details. But that's not all. Ever wonder what the craziest celebrity wedding outfits look like? Find out today in this video. Starting with the ceremony. On August 20th, 2022, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez exchanged vows a second time at his residence. After exchanging vows in a private ceremony in Las Vegas a month before, the pair were married at Ben's house in Georgia in the U.S. For the wedding, Jennifer wore not one, not two, but three outfits. The bride provided an inside look at her clothing through the On the J.Lo newsletter while celebrating her wedding with her husband Ben Affleck over the weekend. According to the news article, Jennifer and Ben's friends and family attended the beautiful ceremony with an all-white color scheme. Actor Matt Damon and his wife, as well as other celebrities, attended the wedding too. All of the children were also there. Affleck and Lopez's 5 kids, Violet, who's 16, Serafina, who's 13, and Samuel, who's 10, as well as Lopez's twins, Max and Emmy, who are 14, from a former marriage to Mark Anthony, were all there, and all of them wore white Ralph Lauren couture to match the theme. Next up, the dresses debut on Instagram. If you think 3 wedding dresses are extravagant, just wait until you hear about each of them. The bride asked the fellow Bronxite, the world-famous designer Ralph Lauren, to create her ideal bridal wardrobe, which included 3 eye-catching dresses that she wore throughout her wedding festivities in Georgia on Saturday, August 20th with her husband Ben Affleck. The couple wed in a small ceremony in Las Vegas, and they celebrated their union over the course of a weekend with friends and family at their house in Georgia, which is located on the Hampton Island Preserve outside of Savannah. In 3 separate Ralph Lauren creations, Lopez absolutely wowed the crowd. Jennifer posted a photo of one of her wedding gowns on Instagram the following Tuesday after the weekend. She captioned it by writing, "First peek at my wedding looks." The singer and actress received praise from many fans who dubbed her bridal ensemble absolutely beautiful. According to one comment, she was the most beautiful bride on the most ideal day. We couldn't agree more. Lopez is always a stunner, but on her wedding day, she was radiant. Following the announcement of her wedding dresses in her On J.Lo newsletter, Jennifer's staff and followers shared photos of the bride on social media. Moving on, let's talk about the 3 dresses. According to a People's article, Jennifer chose Ralph Lauren to design her 3 exquisite wedding gowns, each of which required a tremendous amount of time and effort to make. She first walked down the aisle wearing a ruffled dress that was fastened with 1,000 handkerchiefs. Yeah, you heard that right. The celebrity wore a unique Ralph Lauren collection gown as her ceremonial wedding dress. According to Vogue, the dress's voluminous ruffle skirt and ethereal rendition of Ralph Lauren's classic turtleneck column dress were made by manually attaching over 1,000 handkerchiefs to it. She completed the majestic appearance with a cathedral-length veil. No wonder she stunned everyone. But Jen was just getting started. Later, she changed into a second gown that took 30 artists 700 hours to make and showed her dripping in pearls and crystals. They hand-embroidered the entire unique open-back pattern. It cost her around $2 million to make. But hey, what's money on your special day, right? The dress is a chandelier pearl gown with silk tulle micro pleats, pearl accents, and Swarovski crystal adornments. Wow, just incredible. And no, Jen wasn't done yet. She looked similarly glamorous in her last Ralph Lauren outfit. The 3rd handmade Ralph Lauren dress worn by the bride had a stylish mermaid design with a detachable hood. The outfit also featured a keyhole neckline adorned with different size Swarovski crystals, with black slacks, a matching bow tie, and a white tuxedo jacket from Ralph Lauren Couture. Affleck kept things pretty formal. Up next, opinions on the outfits. Jennifer said of the outfits in her On the J.Lo newsletter that the dresses were wonderful and she thanked Ralph Lauren for making them possible. The edition featured sketches of the designs as well as pictures of the 53-year-old actress wearing them. According to Lopez's stylist, Rob, Jen was the most gorgeous bride there ever has been. The stylist has worked with the celebrity for years alongside his colleague Mariel. He offered a closer look at the dresses on Instagram. "We already already know how everyone on the internet reacted to all of Jen's stunning looks. She really was a radiant bride on her very special day. Following up a bit of nostalgia, but why did Lopez go so far with the extravagant dresses? Well, the wedding was actually something that she had been waiting for a long time because it has a lot of sentiments attached to her. Lopez and Affleck started dating in July 2002, and they were engaged in November of that same year, but they decided to postpone their September 2003 nuptials. Nearly 2 decades later, in 2021, they renewed their romance. Talk about a long wait. Lopez told People that it was a wonderful conclusion and that it happened at a period in their lives when they could truly appreciate, cherish, and respect each other. In April, Affleck popped the question to Lopez with a stunning green diamond ring that has special meaning for her. She said at the time she's always said the color green is her lucky color. She's come to the realization that many of her most memorable experiences have involved her wearing green. Jay, a life coach and author, officiated the 45-minute ceremony at Affleck's 87-acre estate on Hampton Island Preserve, where the pair exchanged vows in front of 135 friends and family members, so it was a pretty small special gathering. And the venue has a special meaning to the pair as well. Ben acquired the property 20 years ago when they were initially engaged, so it made sense to get engaged there and make some wholesome memories. No wonder Jen got 3 dresses made. The day had been a long time coming and was full of sentiments. Moving on, the craziest celebrity wedding looks. A bride's wedding day is very important to her. That's why you see women go the extra mile on them. Just like Jennifer Lopez, there are many other celebrities who took their wedding planning a tad bit far. Let's have a look. First up, Angelina Jolie. Although Angelina's silk Versace dress was rather standard, her veil was anything but. The mother of 6 had her children's artwork copied onto her tailing veil, so it would appear as though the children had drawn straight on there. Basically, the front was for business and the back was for fun. Next up, Solange Knowles. For her big day, she rocked an all-white jumpsuit by Stephanie Rowland and looked like a soul queen. A funky-as-heck afro, red lips, and an attached cape on the bride's gown combined to create a gorgeous twist to the traditional bridal appearance. She rode in on a white bike, as did her groom. Following up, Pharrell Williams. When this pocket rocket married his longtime partner, Helen, he wore a red and green tartan tuxedo. She wore a dark blue and green checker gown to match her husband's eccentric clothing. The happy couple resembled a Scottish dream. Moving on to Olivia Palermo. Our favorite fashionista is dressed for her wedding in a lovely tulle skirt and an ivory sweater, making it obvious that she believes wedding gowns are really mainstream. With next to no makeup and a loose ponytail, the former The City star paired her attire to perfection. Not completely weird, but definitely unique. She went for the outrageously simple look. Up next, Katie Price. Given that this woman's middle name is crazy, it wasn't surprising to see her wearing a succession of lavish wedding gowns. This bride loves to deviate from convention, wearing huge pink gowns, crystal-encrusted tiaras, and halter-neck beach dresses. Following up, Dita Von Teese. Dita, who never settles for conventional, wore a voluminous purple dress on her special day. She couldn't just wear any ordinary white dress, she was marrying Marilyn Manson. Moving on to Kaylee Cuoco. The actress looks stunning in a hot pink Vera Wang ball gown as she married her partner Ryan Sweeting. Hollywood celebrities like Reese Witherspoon, Jessica Biel, and Sharon Stone have all opted for pink wedding gowns, which appears to be becoming a new trend now. Coming up, Gwen Stefani. This smart vocalist looked stunning in a silk wedding gown that suited her sense of fashion. It was a custom-made Dior dip-dyed outfit that was hot pink and white. Following up, Sarah Jessica Parker. SJP, who's always thinking outside the box when it comes to style, wore a wavy bob in an all-black gown. Later, she expressed remorse for skipping the traditional white wedding gown, but we believe she looked amazing anyways. Moving on to Katy Perry and Russell Brand. For their special day, the quirky couple, who are no longer together, decided it was right to dress in traditional Indian garb. While Katy's husband wore traditional new color kurta before changing into a long, highly embroidered coat, the singer initially wore a blue sari. Katy subsequently changed into the dovey gray Elisab gown. Next up, Melissa Gilbert. The actress celebrated her marriage to actor Timothy Busfield's 9th anniversary by sharing a vintage photo of her crimson strapless wedding gown. She spoke to People following the wedding and said she immediately knew it was the one when she saw it. The hue conveyed a lot. Red sparks to her with words such as passion, fire, and love. Following with Ricki Lake. In an orange printed maxi dress, the actress married Ross Birmingham at a beachside bride outdoor ceremony, which also vibed perfectly with the gorgeous sunset views during their vows. The former talk show host captioned photos of the ceremony with "We did it, 1-2-22. Ross and I said I do." Finally, Megan O'Toole King. The former Real Housewives of Orange County revealed to brides that she went the non-traditional way for her wedding style, from the try-on to final look to marry her husband, the nephew of Vice President Joe Biden. She said she purchased outfits online for thousands of dollars, ranging from cocktail dresses to formal gowns, and in a departure from custom, she put all of them on for him to see. Usually it's considered bad luck for the groom to see the bride in her wedding dress before the wedding. Her final decision, she wore a blazer dress, lace gloves, and blue pumps. But just 2 months after getting married, the couple divorced. Who knows, maybe those superstitions are true. That is all for today's video. What is your favorite wedding look? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.